€5. And we're specialists in young driver car insurance, cover for those with convictions or previous claims. 40% of people who call to better their car, van or home insurance renewal become our customers. So
call the quote devil for one hell of a quote.
Thank you very much.
The Dunn family saved an incredible €434 thanks to a 4-week big save at Lidl.
Our house is mad.
Mental.
There's 6 people going around all the time, eating everything. Like him, eating the fruit out of the fruit bowl.
They're constantly at the fridge. You know, they're trying more things.
Lidl have loads of choice and really good value. It's going to make a big difference to us every month.
The Dunn family saved an amazing €434 in 4 weeks with a big save at Lidl. More for you.
Holly came from Miami, FLA. Hitchhiked her way across the USA. Block her eye rolls on the way. Shave her legs and the heat was a she said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. Said, hey honey, take a walk on the wild side.
Is your TV lacking something? TV 360 from Virgin Media is out of this world. Find out more at virginmedia.ie. Bring on amazing.
Oh, a bit colder today. Oh, come on. I shouldn't have eaten so late. Oh, I'd love a dog. When we get our own place, and we'll need a garden, I hope we've saved enough.
There may be a lot running through your mind right now, but when it comes to buying your home, we believe in permanent support. That's why, as well as guiding you through your application, our dedicated team will be working hard to give you mortgage credit approval in 72 hours. And when you do find the one, we'll be there every step of the way. That's permanent support. Start your journey home with us today.
Ultra, it works miracles. Flash, Ultra, cleans up the impossible.
Well, it's been almost 2 years since Maura Higgins hit our screens on Love Island and won all of our hearts. Alan caught up with the Longford lass for an exclusive catch-up chat. Let's take a look.
Now our next guest, shot to fame in Love Island 2019 from Ballymahon in County Longford. She's known for her honesty and straightforward attitude and is as busy as ever. And Maura Higgins joins us this morning. Good morning to you, Maura. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you? You're looking fab.
I'm really good. Thanks for asking.
Listen, the last time I spoke to you was just after Love Island, and I'm actually catching up with Love Island again because we can watch it on the Virgin Media player. So I'm watching it all over again. There was huge excitement when you came out, and you really are the standout star of that show.
Oh, thanks so much. You know what? Mammy actually rewatched the whole thing as well. Which is crazy. I've still not watched it back. But yeah, looking back, it was an amazing experience. I can't believe it's nearly 2 years now.
Have you not watched any of it back?
No, I've literally just seen clips on social media. But no, I find it a bit cringy watching myself back. I don't know what it is.
But Mammy fills you in on everything.
She sure does.
So listen, it must, but obviously the memories you have of it, because it was such a huge show for you.
Yeah, there's obviously some amazing memories. And now to think, like, I met Chris on Love Island, and obviously that was such an amazing friendship, and now we're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Which I never would, that would happen. So yeah, amazing memories. I have some amazing friends from the show still to this day. So yeah, I feel very, very lucky.
Yeah. And speaking of Chris, I was looking at you on Instagram together. You seem so in love and so together. And what a great time. Because of lockdown, obviously, it would have been so hard if you were on your own.
I know. Definitely a good time. I'm no longer sitting in on my own. Yeah, we're spending lockdown together, we're cooking together, we have such a laugh. You know, we've always got on. And I think the best foundation for a relationship is a good friendship.
And how are you getting on, and how are you coping with lockdown?
For me, it's been good. I'm coping really, really good. I think the most important thing is to stay positive. You know, I feel very, very lucky that I can still do my bits and bobs on Instagram, you know, because there is a lot of people struggling out there. So yeah, I try and keep myself as busy as I can, cleaning, cooking, the usual, tanning, trying to feel good.
And I suppose it's important for someone like you, Maura, is to put a positive spin out there, but also say that you're feeling there are days, because there's so many young girls and guys who are looking at you and following you on your Instagram and on your social media to sort of see how you're getting on, because that's reflecting their life as well.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, look, we all have our down days. There's days where I don't even want to get out of my PJs. But for me, the best advice I'd have on people having a bit of a slump is get up, put your makeup on. That always makes you feel a bit better. Get out for some fresh air, do some cooking, cleaning, something that keeps you busy. Yeah, and just stay positive. Just try and remember that we're not going to be in this situation forever.
And I suppose, Chris, you haven't had a chance to come home to Mammy to meet him yet because of lockdowns and everything.
No, but he has been on a few FaceTime calls with Mammy, and he actually calls her Mammy.
Does he?
Which is quite true. Very, very well, I have to say. They have a good laugh together.
And I saw you were trying to teach him a bit of Irish as well.
Well, I tried. It's not going too well. He's pretty good at the Irish accent, but I beg to differ.
Maura, it's been a huge whirlwind from you since Love Island, and like obviously Dancing on Ice was another huge gig for you. How was that? How was the training? Because I haven't spoken to you since you've done it. Honestly,
best experience of my life. I'm watching it now, like it's just back on our TV screen.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm so I'd do it all over again. Like, the training was so difficult. The hardest thing I've ever done, but amazing experience.
Wow, it's the one show I don't think I could ever try. Were you nervous at all going into it?
I was a nervous wreck. I never skated, never performed before, I never danced before. So yeah, I was very, very nervous. And to be honest, thinking back, I let the nerves get to me, because when I look back at my very last skate, that was the best I ever skated, because I was thinking, oh, you know what, I'm probably out now. And then I just seemed to smash it, and I was still kicked off, so that was a bit of a waste.
And what was the dream growing up in Longford? What was the dream? I know you started in modelling, but I mean, was that the dream? Was it to be a model? Was there any other ambitions?
For me, when I was younger, I always wanted to be a hairdresser, and I'd done that. I'd done that for 10 years, and then wanted more. And then I started traveling and was working abroad, and I absolutely loved that. And then I went into modeling competitions, and I always seemed to want change, and I always seemed to want more. And then obviously Love Island came, and yeah, it's just exploded since that, really.
And what's the plans? Well, obviously we're here today because you're going to tell us about the launch of the new tanning range. So tell us about that first.
Yeah, so very, very exciting. So I have a 7-piece collection with Bella Mianta. I have been using Bella Mianta for years. I've been tanning for years because I have the typical white Irish skin. And I've worked with Bella Mianta even before Love Island. So to have a collection with them now is literally just a dream come true.
Yeah, because we've actually seen shots of you modelling with them before Love Island. So you have this relationship going back. And what we love to do here on Ireland AM is we love supporting Irish brands, and they are an Irish brand. And that you must be very proud of that as well, that they're doing so well.
Yeah, very, very proud. There were one brand that I told that I was doing Love Island, and I brought so many Bella Mianta products into the villa with me, and I remember like sitting back in Mammy's kitchen and the two of us were trying to scrape the Brandon label off. And I was like, I don't care what happens. I am not going into that villa without my tan.
And tell me, you keep saying about Mammy, and I know you're so close to her, and I've met your mum and stuff, and I know she watches Ireland AM. Do you miss her? Do you miss the whole family? Obviously, people have this thing where they can't go home and just missing your family so much.
Yeah, of course. I feel like I am very, very used to not being at home because before Love Island, I used to travel so much. But obviously, FaceTime is great. Like, I'm going to try and definitely get back to see everyone the minute this lockdown is over, hopefully very, very soon. I'm sure we're all praying. But yeah, like FaceTime is great, like for catch-ups.
But I mean, and so you're getting on with it, you're doing your stuff, you're keeping well. And what's the plans then for the year ahead?
I mean, who knows? I've got a lot of exciting opportunities coming up. Obviously, dream come true working with a tan that I've used for years. And who knows, like, I think just I'm trying to stay positive at the moment, and hopefully we can all get back to some sort of reality soon, some normal life. And yeah, I'll just take every opportunity that comes and enjoy the experience.
Well, listen, Maura, continued success with all that you do, and it's great to talk to you. And I love when we chat. I just love your accent. Do you ever get people saying in the UK, what kind of an accent's that?
You know what? I even get people in Ireland asking me what sort of an accent is.
But
I don't know what it is. And you know, when I think back, when I remember being in primary school and we had a substitute teacher for some sort of reason, and I remember the substitute teacher saying to me, I love your accent. And I remember going home to Mammy going, Mammy, do I have some sort of an accent? Do I talk different to everyone else? I don't think she said it to me. I must obviously have a distinct tone.
You very much do, and I think that's why people fell in love with you on Love Island, because of that and because of your straightforward attitude. And that's why we love you on this show. And thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. Lovely chatting to you.
Oh, very good.
Love Maura.
She was a breath of fresh air when she hit that show, wasn't she? And with the accent, she just stands out even more, I think.
I remember that night, I think, texting friends, going, check out this new girl. She's from Ireland, from Longford. And she's there talking about fancying Tommy Fury and all the rest of it. Like, she just arrived and made such an impression from the get-go.
Big time, got stuck into it. And, you know, it's probably the fact that there was no Love Island last year as well. She's had 2 years
yes,
to really feed off the success of it. But fair play to her. She is making the most out of it.
Yeah, brilliant. And staying down to earth, that's what we like to see. If you'd like to see the full version of Alan's interview with Maura Higgins, you can head over to the Virgin Media player right now.
But first, let's check out the headlines. Here's Anne O'Donnell.
Thanks, Tommy. Good morning. Plans to quarantine people arriving into Ireland from abroad are due to be discussed at today's COVID Cabinet Subcommittee meeting. Government officials will be considering extending level 5 restrictions as well as the phased reopening of schools. Delays in the vaccine rollout are also likely to be high on the agenda. Levels of COVID-19 are falling in Ireland as the number of new infections dipped below 2,000 for a second day in a row this year. However, Ireland's Chief Medical Officer warns there is still a huge volume of the disease in the country. This comes as health officials reported 23 more deaths and 1,378 new COVID infections last night. And the world's 10 richest men increased their wealth by $500 billion during the pandemic, while billions will be set to live in poverty for at least a